On the 10th of October 2020, many talented Terraria YouTubers came together to attempt one infamous task, a hardcore co-op playthrough. This started with 9 YouTubers you may know: Crabbar, Playrime, Megaswave, Wasefi, Scooter, Red Lunatic, Adam Chrome, It's Comics, and myself, Radium. This challenge started off flawlessly as a companion almost instantly died.
After that, kind of lose.
Oh no! Oh no! Shortly after Megaswave perished, Red Lunatic's fatality followed in a similar fashion.
Wanna give to Mega as it goes.
Oh no! With 2 members gone, the others began making progress. Myself and Playrime teamed up for a short while and gathered an abundance of resources, as the others did the same. It was a slow process due to the fear of an inevitable end, but progress was made. After all of that, Scooter, who was, well, let's say, less experienced at the game, died to a boulder. Quite the fitting end to a hardcore player, I guess.
Fun.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
I got a nature's gift.
Oh no!
Oh, there we go.
He did it for the meme! After all of that, I made my first significant error of the playthrough, misclicking and summoning the Eater of Worlds. Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
What?
I misclicked! I made the worm food and I misclicked! Oh god! This is the red.
We're coming!
Oh nice, nice, it's all good, we got this, me and Comics have got this. Luckily for us, the fight was quite simple in normal mode, and we beat it without too much difficulty. And from the victory, I decided in classic Radium fashion that we should rush Skeletron. The fight was tough, but in the end we emerged victorious and with the dungeon within our grasps. I decided to fight the Cthulhu as well, for the sake of funding a group of players' demonite consumption. After that, we went to hell and began looting shadow chests and constructing the underworld bridge. But a fatal mistake was made. The voodoo doll randomly plunged itself into lava. Due to our quick thinking, however, we managed to make it to the boss before it killed most of our team and took it down very quickly. This, however, was where about the good luck came to an end. A goblin army had come up before the Wall of Flesh battle, and I insisted that we fought it after we had entered hard mode. This was the biggest mistake I could have made, and it was an absolute bloodbath for the team. Try and farm out for another goal.
No!
And
no! No!
What's happening?
There's 3. Wait, is there 3 of us?
Oh
no! No! No!
I knew this was gonna be a bad idea.
No! Oh no!
I could use the helmet.
Hey,
we got that game.
No! Out of untamed rage and a sense of betrayal, Playrime and Crabbar summoned the Destroyer in an attempt to kill me, as retribution for our lost companions.
I'm not coming.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Bye!
God, I move so slow.
Yay!
Oh, Crabbar!
Crabbar died.
However, the plan backfired as I took off to the skies with the power of gravitation, and they were the first line of defense in a predetermined battle, with an inevitable result. As the mech worm came to defeat me, I used the magic of save and exits to remain unscathed in purgatory, until an adequate amount of time had passed. After that, however, the vengeful spirits of those who had fallen at my hand summoned a true Terrarian to defeat me, and by an inch of my life I was permanently banished from that realm. Okay lads, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't.
Where is he?
Did you die? Or are you just ending it before you die?
I spawned an Empress of Light.
I'm just,
left.
guys, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
continue
right,
this in
yeah,
my own
yeah.
world, it's all good.
Where's Empress? I want to fight her.
Okay, in all honesty everyone, that might have been a slight stretch, because knowing me, I've made that incredibly dramatic and very intense, when ultimately all I really did was kill all my teammates with a space gun and annoyed everyone. But I mean, I got Crabbar's bat hook, so that's a flex in itself. And thanks to the Halloween event, I'm kind of prepared. I'm just gonna stick with this character, and we're gonna very quickly enter hard mode. Because technically this was a co-op, this is still a co-op and all my friends are dead, so that's fun. But I'm just going to continue this like I would normally. Obviously I needed to spend the first night doing the most important thing in Terraria, honouring all the people who had died. And all of them did really, really well. I mean, I got them all killed in the end, but it's all good. I made a very dramatic scene about it, and it does not matter much, but still, it's all good. Because I'm going to avenge them with my absolutely incredible skills. And I'm definitely not going to die of full damage, like some people apparently. The saddest part is that Crabbar tried to murder me. Like, I don't really care about the event like all that much, because at the end of the day it's a hardcore run. They're destined to go badly, really. But Crabbar tried to kill me, and I was so sad because I was like, my favourite Terraria YouTuber hates me. And I sat there for like 8 hours yesterday just contemplating my life choices because of it. By the way, any vanilla, well, any pre-hard mode loot is still pretty good, because any life crystals would really help me actually. This may seem dumb, but since there were so many of us, we were kind of splitting the loot between us. And so no one really got close to max health. I still need 7 life crystals before I'm comfortable. And I'm not exactly going to be farming up for life fruits. Sacrificing that 100 health for just spending time in the underground jungle in hard mode is probably even worse. So I'm just going to stick with what I have for the time being. Okay, I nearly died. We don't talk about it, and we're just going to continue. But that would have been an end for sure. Jesus Christ. Oh god, undead miner. My heart just went to about 4,000 beats per minute, but it's all good. We're just going to keep going, and if I die from an explosive trap, I might cry. Okay, I was smart enough to realise I've actually had rocket boots, which is going to be really nice for me. I don't know how effective they are, but it's going to help regardless. And since I already have a palladium pickaxe, the only thing I want to do down here is kill the wall of flesh. So I'm literally just going to farm for that, and then we'll be on our way. This may be a slightly questionable way of playing the game, by the way, I know that for a fact. But since I did it all in the stream, I can't really be bothered to go back, and I think it's perfectly fair if I do it in this method. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in my incredible lore of the series that we had PvP on the entire time, so that's actually something that might benefit me, because I don't need to worry about Wasefi and his blue moon swinging at me every 4 seconds. So, you know, there's actually a higher chance of me winning on my own than there is with the actual people. And I have to be honest, I fell for that mistake too. I nearly killed them with my space gun about 8,000 times, but it's alright, we're just going to keep going. Positive mental attitude, being alone helps, and overall this is just going to be so much easier now. Oh no, it's the ghost of Wasefi. Oh god, okay. Oh, well, he was weak. Hey, speak of the devil, quite literally, he's just there. So, we'll take him out and we'll just fight the wolf from here, I guess. I've built this bridge pretty long, but more importantly, I do have a shadow flame knife, so it should be relatively simplistic. Okay, in truth, these enemies are not making this a very enjoyable experience, but there we go. And wall of flesh. Hey, okay, so this will be maybe the tiniest bit difficult, but I don't really think too hard. Just because we can spam it with the shadow flame knife, yeah, this is doing so much damage, Jesus. Only thing I do need to keep in mind is that these enemies might do the tiniest bit of damage to me, as I don't have an optimized loadout. But apart from that, we should be good to go. 800, 400, 300, 200, 100, and he's dead. Good job, me. Well, that was fun. If we got a warrior emblem, that's pretty sick, but if we don't, then I'm sad. Let's see. Oh my god, we got a warrior emblem. Let's go. So now we equip this bad boy instead of the nature's gift for some reason, and now we're in a really, really good place. Oh god, I've just realised I'm going to have to build houses. That was someone else's job, and now I've got to do it. Maybe I should have kept my teammates alive. Okay, deals, we got a cobalt, mithril, and titanium. We can move straight to mithril tier, because I already have a palladium pickaxe from the other world. But these enemies are actually going to be kind of worrying, I think, so just moving slowly and taking our time with this is definitely going to be the way to go about it. I haven't played normal in so long, like the last series, 1 HP for the worthy master mode, and these enemies are just so weak. I guess that's one of the issues, like this is either going to be me dying from something stupid or nothing's going to challenge me through the entire game. That's really the only direction I see the series taking. Okay, after a little while of digging, we have 106 mithril, so that's obviously enough. The big upgrade of mithril bars. I'll create an anvil, then we'll create the pickaxe, and then we'll go looking for titanium. And as well as that, if I can, I'd like a nimbus rod, just because it's a good item to have. Ooh, oh my goodness, I just got a hellfire. Yes, that's amazing, it does 68 damage. Oh my god, there's also a dual hook there, but I don't think I can safely get it. Because it landed in lava, so I'm just gonna leave it be, I think. Okay, after a very, very significant grind, I have 400 titanium ore, which is, you know, a very respectable amount. So what I'm going to do is pick this up, make the titanium forge, turn all of this into titanium bars, and make myself the melee set. I am going melee no matter what, because defense seems quite important to me, and I kind of just want to stick with melee. It's a fun way of playing, you know? And with all of those upgrades, I can't make myself a pickaxe, but I can make myself a tool, or I can make myself a sword and a trident. I don't think I'm going to do anything for the time being, however. Okay guys, let's fight Skeletron. Apparently, with titanium armor, I'm not strong enough to fight him, but I'm sure there's a slightly insignificant error there, but, you know, we'll see. Because yeah, I mean, if I can't hope to face his master, then this is not his master. Maybe he's referring to Lunatic Cultist, I don't know, but I mean, it's time to loot the dungeon, I guess. Okay, I believe that'll do for now in terms of my bones. Not too bad, honestly. We got 41 there, which is a good amount. And at this stage, we can start maybe grinding for a pair of wings. I don't really know what one to go for. I'd guess Harpy, because it's the most easily accessible, and weapons aren't too difficult to kill. But before we do anything, I need to secure 400 health, I think. Alright guys, it's time to do the mass grind of looking for, what's it called, a single giant harpy feather and some cells of flight. I think harpy wings are the way to go, because I am going to be here for a while. I'll be able to farm up goodie bags as well. And just hopefully we'll be able to find something good. Okay lads, I had to cut out the grind because it took about half an hour, but we have just gotten a giant harpy feather. And 78 feathers, 139 cells of flight, so we can very easily make these. There we go. We even got the spiked ones, and now I can also make myself Prospector boots, which is going to be a really nice thing to have. Okay, so I was farming up for regular lenses to do the fight, and before I got the lenses I need, which I've been farming up for about 2 days, I got the black lens, which is a 1 in 200 drop chance. Kind of annoying, but I mean, we'll roll with it. Now we have to do the twins on 280 HP, because I don't like myself very much, and if I can do it, that'll be a very fun little fight. Okay, in truth, I thought that was going to be very easy, but this was even easier than I first expected. Boom. And we're done. 29 hallowed bars is a very respectable amount as well. The souls of sight are going to be useful because I can pretty much make an optic staff right now. And I figure I might as well make it. It's a good damage boost on top of everything else. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes and I've been given 3 poison staffs. They normally take about half an hour to get from experience. And 3 in 5 minutes when I don't need them. That's Terraria for you, I guess. Okay, this is taking the mick now. 4 poison staffs. It's not even a bad weapon, but this is just excessive. Okay, now it's pretty much time for both the Destroyer and Skeletron Prime. But I think I have a secret weapon for these bosses if I am correct. There we go, I just saw them. And, well, the Skeletron Prime I'll be doing fully legit, I guess you could call it. But I'll be doing the Destroyer in a slightly different way. Okay guys, the Prime is about to die, and now it's time to do the Destroyer. No time to waste. But, you know, we can do it, using the power of gravitation potions. This may seem scummy to some of you, I know. But it's the only way I can really feasibly do this without too much stress. Although it is definitely possible otherwise. Let me just zoom out all the way, and we can do this. Okay, the Destroyer is on the cusps, luckily, so that means we've most likely been successful in doing this. Which is, you know, kind of crazy. This is the boss that killed Crabbar and Player, so I'm very happy to avenge the people who tried to get me killed, I guess. And oh my goodness, we have the exact amount required to do something incredible, because even if the probes come and probe me, we can make the hallowed armor sets, and I believe that we just about have enough for the Drax. I'm making the drills because I'm not going for mining loadouts, but that's absolutely incredible. This set is a big upgrade. Doesn't seem like it on the surface, but trust me, this is a brilliant set to have, and what I'm probably going to use for a good while as well. Okay lads, it's kind of difficult to explain how I got here, but I accidentally broke a bulb and forgot to start recording and things aren't going well. But I luckily had some spare buff potions on me. I'm still using hallowed armor, just because I can't really be bothered to get Turtle. And the fight isn't going terribly. I think there's a strong chance of me winning this, just because the fight isn't too difficult. And thanks to some decent RNG, like crafting myself some chlorophyte items and getting a Yellets, as well as the Shadow Flame Knife just being beastly, I think we have a pretty good shot at winning this, as long as I don't screw it up now. It's all good, and there we go. That was probably a bit harder than it should have been, but I mean, we have the temple key, nothing else, but I do know where the dungeon is, so I'm probably just gonna give Gollum a try now. And then we can move on to bigger and better things. Alright guys, I guess there's no time like the present to give this fight a go, and that's namely because my potions are gonna run out shortly, so I kinda need to do it now. Hopefully this doesn't go too badly, and I'll get back to you guys if I do win. Okay, luckily that went slightly better than I initially expected. We got a pixel and some stuff that I don't really want, basically. But, you know, at least we can take the lizard altar back to base and we can just relax for a tiny bit. Oh lord, the goblins showed up. If any of my friends were here, they'd start crying, because this is what finished us off initially. Imagine your entire team being defeated by this. Genuinely, all of your guys' favourite YouTubers, all of the best people in the world, died to the goblin army. I hope you realise that's why they are all trash at this game. It's all staged, none of them are really good. Okay, there we go, the goblin army's defeated and I barely lost any health. That just shows how bad Crabbar and player I am, obviously. Okay guys, I decided to do a tiny bit of grinding off camera just because the process of getting all of these items would take a while, but since I've actually done really well this run, I've decided I wanted to secure the victory. So I farmed up for the entire beetle set, got myself the frozen shield and the hero shield, as well as went into an expert mode world for a shield of Cthulhu. I got myself 12 oh my god, I can't speak, truffle worms, so I can fight the Duke, obviously trying to get the fish from wings. And then we got ourselves the possessed hatchet, so we're in a very, very good spot now. I'm just going to go give Duke a go. I'm not really going to do anything else, and after we get the fish from wings, it is straight to the celestial events. Okay guys, it's looking like our first victorious Duke Fish run is now done. And we got a bubble gun, for God's sake. Well, looks like we're going to attempt 2. Okay, I was lucky enough to get the fish on wings on the second try, which is, you know, something to cling on to. Now I guess we're ready for the Moonlord. Right, here we go with the Lunatic Cultist, I guess. This is going to be, I'm guessing, a difficult fight, but I could not tell you for sure. Because I have very mixed experiences in the past with this one. Sometimes you can tank it, sometimes you have to try, but I'll just be a little bit careful and hopefully we can win this. And there we go. At least I think. Let's see. Yep, bingo. Lunatic Cultist is defeated, and wow, this game really wants me to die, but I mean, I guess we should give it a try regardless. If we can do this pillar, then we're in a really good spot. Okay, the pillar just opened, and we're gonna finish it off relatively quickly. Oh god, I am very, very nervous for this encounter. I think I'm gonna, do a time lapse, because I believe I've edited most of the bosses out. Just because they aren't too interesting, and this is just more of a highlights reel than anything else, but hopefully it'll still be fun to watch for you guys, and I really just hope this goes well. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I think this tank loadout was very, very overkill. I've not even done a good fight, honestly. This is a pathetic attempt by me, and I'm not even losing any HP. I haven't used a healing potion yet, I'm just kind of gliding along, and he's losing so much health. And, yeah. Fight's over. Well then, that is pretty much everything you need to know about a hardcore run in Terraria. You can even take damage from the hands, which is fun. But that's a complete hardcore run. And with that, there's only one thing to do that remains, which is, obviously enough, trying to die. And I can't even do that, apparently. Give me a moment. Just in case any of you are curious, this is just to prove that this is a legitimate hardcore. I don't care about the character, and there you go. It was a hardcore character, but that serves as my first ever successful hardcore playthrough. Which, is very exciting. This video was most likely incredibly long. And obviously it started off with Crabbar's co-op, and that was a really good time as well, but I just wanted to finish it for the boys, obviously. And I'm glad to say I could do so. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.